an away mode. Uh, there's an away mode state. Yeah, toggle away mode. All it does is flip it flips the boolean away mode to true or false, and it changes the text of the button so that I can keep track of which state it's in. Um, so so if away mode, I guess regardless of which change we're making, we'll want to we'll want to oh wow, this is gonna be weird. Oh, yeah, because like, how do we. So, like, the information that we have when we're changing this value, like, we'll kind of want to keep track of, like, what these values should be. Like, if we're toggling between the two, like, the only way we can actually toggle between the two is if we keep track of what the other one is. Uh, so I might want to do that. I'm already keeping track of the text, so sure. Sure, why not? Uh, I'll just keep track of the times, too. So epilogue time, and my computer's thinking really hard about something right now. Apparently, all right, there it goes. Epilogue time equals whatever time. There's no epilogue to start with, so it can equal 0, 0.0. I really don't care what it equals. And then epilogue away time equals 0, 0.0. Also, I don't care. It equals 0, 0.0 because the away time equals 1/10 of the regular time, and since the regular time is 0, 1/10 of 0 is yeah, no, not really, but whatever. Okay, so when we're setting the epilogue time, we should be keeping track of it as well. Is the other thing. So it's right around here. Hey, look at that. Our build, it works, or it whatever's. Alright, I will just upload this again, so I'm going to switch over to Facecam just for one moment more. I'm not going to even bother testing it locally, because even when we tested it in Firefox locally, it seemed a little bit better after we uploaded it, so let's just cut right to the chase, I guess. Um, what project is this? Hero? And then I called this one create directory 0007. And I'll just start copying these files over. I wouldn't be surprised if this one actually does take a little while to copy over, because it is a slightly bigger project. Slightly, but technically, I don't know. I don't know how long those things take, so let's find out together. Event time. So yeah, so we're setting the epilogue. Where is it? It was like right around here somewhere. Oh yeah, epilogue. Here we go. All right. So yeah. So before we do that, we'll say epilogue time equals this thing that we're calculating here. And when we schedule it, oh, actually, we can schedule it based on away mode. We can just schedule it up front based on the correct away modedness. Oh yeah, right, because an event can end during away mode. That's totally a thing that can happen. So yeah, I'll undo that. All right. Epilogue. So then epilogue away time equals pretty much the same thing, except also or instead of times 0.5, because we're not just cutting it in half, we're actually cutting it in like a full tenth, I think. So what's happening? What's not sure if Twitch Binry or me, or Twitch me or you? What is, all right. If it has something to do with chat, then it's definitely Twitch, because the chat didn't come through on my end. All right. No. So what is this? What is this value? What do we usually do with away time? Oh wait. Oh, we use away time scale. All right. So yeah. I don't have to worry about what it is, because we have a value to represent it. Away time scale. All right. Perfect. So now, right. So now we can just schedule this correctly in the first place. So we can say if away mode If away mode, then we will schedule it straight up using uh, epilogue away time. Uh, oh, right. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, no, this is fine. It's just a little weird, but whatever. This is fine. Okay. All right, schedule dot append epilogue away time. Um, I should Trusty Bard's Trusty Bard sometimes like, I mean, Trusty Bard drops paragraphs, right? I should be more frugal about how much Trusty Bard says at any one time. I guess like the epilogues kind of help in that regard because now it'll be like instead of like be getting tempted to like just slam a whole paragraph, like a huge long paragraph of text there, I'll I can split it up a little bit so it'll come in two pieces instead. Um, oh, I guess I mean just from like a an authoring standpoint, I'll want to be pretty I want to be pretty how to say whoa. Just to finish that other thought, I'll probably want to be pretty like just to keep the context because like there's not going to be any like sort of notification when these things happen. Like there's not going to be anything in there's not going to be any audio alert, for example, that like this happens. So like a lot of people are going to miss this bit of text. So the way I write this, I'll probably want to make it so that like that it's not like crucial. It's not like critical key information that you might need in order to keep track of what's going on. It should be written fairly uh, like not even the epilogue should be written in such a way, but like the subsequent event text should be written in such a way that it does not necessarily rely on the epilogue text. The epilogue text is supposed to just be like for color, for added color, I guess, an extra bit of information, or just general storytelling, I guess. Okay, so. Right, so that's in the case of away mode, we use the epilogue await time, and then otherwise we use the regular epilogue time. Regularly scheduled. uh, all right, save that, and then the last thing that we do is regardless of which of those, etc., etc., we sort the list. I mean, it's a little silly that we sort the list twice, but we don't really. Like in most conditions, we don't sort the list at all. In most, like the average case is that neither of these things evaluate. At least until I start adding more epilogues. Maybe once we have a lot more epilogues. Yes. Oh, so the thing that interrupted my train of thought earlier is that storytelling in SideQuest is just a little weird, and I'm making it a little bit weirder because like the way the automated system works, because I'm writing these epilogues for the automated system, right? Um, the way the automated system and the secret control panel like play off each other is a bit it's a bit it's gonna be a little weird. I've known that it's gonna be a little bit weird. Oh, sorry, Amish Cyborg. I should have been paying more attention. I could have helped with that event. Um, I'll do that. I'll try at least. I can be good at this game when I try. Sometimes, a lot of times I forget to. But okay. Um, so yeah. So the thing about the epilogue is that so so hypothetically an event occurs, right? An automated event, and an outcome is reached which has an epilogue. So the epilogue gets queued up, but then hypothetically, like if I run like a manual event using the using this control panel, then what happens at that point? the I want to make sure that the if an event is scheduled, if an epilogue is scheduled to occur while an event is in progress, it just doesn't. Uh, uh, so the sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I might as well address the point of chat that lost me my train of thought. Yeah, no, I talk regardless of who's listening. I talk, and if people want to listen, cool. Uh, um, no, if I wasn't like yeah, I say this a lot, but if I wasn't broadcasting, I'd be doing the exact same thing. I wouldn't be talking out loud, but I mean, this would be all the exact. I'd be going through the exact same processes or whatever. So, um, I yeah, what was my train of thought? Yeah, so I want to make sure that the epilogues don't like fire in the middle of an event. But then I guess I don't really know what I'll want to do with respect to I guess I want to preserve the I mean, I guess what typically happens in that case is that uh oh, yeah, you know what I could do? Yeah, okay, actually, right. So I'm gonna do this epilogue scheduling thing, regardless of whether we're setting an epilogue, the epilogue text, or I'm gonna do it like slightly differently. So like this whole stuff, I'm gonna unindent it because instead of being part of that other conditional, we're going to base this on whether epilogue text, if epilogue text not equals, oops, I forgot to say if epilogue text not equals the empty string. So this could represent two cases. This could represent the case that our event just had an epilogue, or the previous event had an epilogue, but it got interrupted and it never got cleared. So, yeah, save that, and then so uh, so what then? Um, yeah. All right. So now we can make it so that epilogues. Oh yeah. So we can do a few things. We can make it so that epilogues actually do something instead of just nothing, and we can make it so that they get toggled correctly when we change the away mode. I'm gonna do the away mode thing first because that's I'm more likely to forget or overlook or run into complication involving that. I really need to figure out why my cursor sucks. Yesterday, oh my gosh, it's a good thing I wasn't streaming yesterday because I was getting so frustrated with my cursor. It was it was just not doing good things. Okay. um, what what's the what? All right, so toggle away mode, yes. So when we're toggling away mode on, we can do what? I mean, it's kind of the same thing. The only difference is, oh yeah, so actually I'm going to just say like, uh, so, so like new time equals, equals 0.0, and then, so in the case that away mode is on and we're toggling it off, then we'll want to say, new time equals, so yeah, so global, when we're turning it off, we'll want to say global, epilogue, time, the regular time, because when we're turning it off, we'll want to start using the regular time. So we can say new time equals, epilogue, time. And then in the case that we're turning it on, we'll want to do the same thing, except the other way around. I want to say global epilogue, away time, and we'll want to say new time equals epilogue away time, and then regardless of which of those has occurred, what we want to do is excuse me, yeah, software 710583, software, the softest, the warest of softs. I don't know what we're talking about. Speaking of not knowing stuff, I'm going to check at the website and see if it has finished uploading. So let's see. Oh, well, you can switch back to screen cam, and let's check out the web version of Hero. Doop-a-doop. Specifically 0007, because that's what we called the one that we uploaded, I believe. Let's see how that goes. So it takes a minute to load. Oh wow, that load bar fills up really fast. That's what it is. It is a load bar, but it just turns from green to pink really fast, and then just stays full pink for a while. Sure. Hey, Caspix, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, so yeah, this is Hero on the web. Hero and WebGL is what this is. I feel like Hero could probably play, like, you can definitely see a little bit of choppiness, right? But I feel like Hero could also, like, play okay with that. Because, like, I mean, there are, like, some delicate things, but, like, I don't think they're so delicate, right? I think, like, I think most of the timing is, like, open-ended enough that it could still work. Maybe? I don't know. It's definitely not... I don't know, maybe there's just something about, maybe if I, like, learn, like, more about WebGL and, like, what it's good at, what it's not as good at, maybe there's something I can do to the art to get it to run better. Oh, you know what I should test, though, I should test, what happens when there's a ton of mobs on screen, because that's always been, like, the stress point, is what happens if sorry, it was just occurring to me. Yeah, so I mean, the stress point is having tons of mobs on screen. It was just occurring to me, like, is there something about this game that is sensitive to frame rate? I don't think there would be, but, like, the physics system actually has, like, gameplay implications. So, I mean, I wrote the physics myself, so if there is something sensitive to, like, dips in frame rate, like, I was just thinking, like, you know, what if the frame rate, like, chops? Like, is that going to screw up, like, acceleration, or will acceleration? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. If there is something there, I might either need to change it, or that might be, like, the deciding factor in why WebGL might not work. But I don't know. So far, it actually seems to be going okay. I noticed you. What's the inverse of senpai? If someone says "notice me, senpai," how do you respond to that person? I actually don't know. I don't watch enough anime to know. What is what is the opposite of senpai? But I totally noticed you. I said hello. So hey Trent, how's it going? Been a while, huh? Since I worked in Unity, I mean, right? My microphone's on, right? Okay. Just checking. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to. I've been excited about WebGL for the possibility of WebGL, for Unity projects for a while. So when they yeah, I know, right? Of course, the first thing I had to do was to yes, this is the WebGL version. It's like, I mean, it's not as smooth as the original version, or, like, the web player version, but it certainly works, like, right? This is like a game, so yeah, I am psyched. I've just been, like, I'm still working on side quests, but I just, over the course of the day, I've been building more and more projects for WebGL as well. I did my 3 main portfolio projects at this point, so I might just keep doing that in the background, because I still don't know if I want to, like, which version I want to put on the website, because now, yeah, I mean, like, now it's like there are, like, pros and cons to either version, right? Because, like, with like, this version, anyone can play it, but the frame rate's not there. So like someone who has the Unity plugin, like this is where it would be really helpful to know some web dev stuff, because like if basically I just need to know, how do I check if the player has the, yeah, I mean I need to check what happens. So how does the user have the Unity plugin, Unity player? If so, load like and then in the else case, load like the WebGL version. Like I need to figure how that works. I'm sure there are a lot of people who have to figure that out now. So if I don't figure it out first, then maybe I'll be able to ask an actual web dev. Where's Lauren? Yeah. Web devs are really cool people and smart and really just all around great. Top notch. Some of my favorite people. All right. Yeah, so this all seems to be going well. And look, even with a ton of mobs on screen, it actually didn't get worse. Like the frame rate actually, it seems to be completely unrelated to the number of mobs on screen, which has always been previously that had always been like the gating factor. Look, we won. Yay. Points. Okay. So good. And then yeah. All right. So I'll keep on converting these projects over. Which one should I do next? What is wrong with this resolution? Don't wait. You. Why did it just change to like a random different resolution? I don't care actually. Oh, it's because I changed. It's because I changed build. It's because I changed the. Oh, right. I changed the platform that I was targeting for building, and so okay, yeah. All right. So open project. So yeah, what projects do I? Because like some of the projects, I mean, I guess hypothetically I'd want to convert like all of them, but like on my new site, just coincidentally, I just happened to put like a bunch of these up. So IMA should work great with WebGL, frankly. IMA should work super great with WebGL. Because like there's zero animation. The only time anything changes, oh no, the stars, I guess. Technically the stars animate, but other than the stars animating, like things only ever change in like giant chunks. So the Jam version, I guess, is what I want to open, because the Jam version is the version that I have on the website. The further version that I'm working on is like super broken in a lot of ways. So, all right. So I'm gonna kick this off, and then we can get back to setting up the epilogues and whatnot. Yeah. So, wow. Look at this. Look at this great stuff. I'm not even gonna bother testing it. I'm just gonna assume it works. Because we haven't hit a single like snafu yet, so I just jinxed it, of course, but hey. Whatever. Alright, so fastest build D builds I'm wow, only 2 versions. Yeah, sure, why not? I did it the whole project in one weekend, so sure. 0003. And then I'll do high quality. I really don't need to do this high quality business. But I mean, I don't have to do it like right now. Yeah. I haven't noticed a huge difference in the optimization levels. Like, whoa, what the heck is that? There's nothing like that anywhere in IMA. I have no clue what it's rendering right now. What? I have no clue what that is, but it's hilarious. Yeah, you can choose. Yeah, so I guess probably for bigger projects it would probably make a bigger difference, but yeah, you can choose. You can basically make quick builds that that are really choppy, but they compile faster. So, uh, huh? I wouldn't have expected this project to take especially long to compile, because, well, no, I guess it does have a lot of assets. I guess maybe that's what it's responding to. But whatever. While it's doing that, I will continue with this away mode business. All right. So we've toggled the epilogue, or we didn't. No, we did. We definitely did. Regardless of what happens, we toggle it. And then, so then we'll say for li in schedule, if, I think that's how I usually do it, if li index 1 equals say epilogue, then I think the way it works is usually just like li index 0 equals new time. I think that I'll check, because I've used this pattern before. And just, oh, and also this is a global schedule, in case that's not clear. So global schedule. Equals new time. Oh, and then we sort the list. Or so we can actually break too. Break and then stop, and then sort. Or yeah, schedule dot sort. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess technically we only have to really do this in the case that there is an epilogue. But it's kind of fun how it is. Yeah, this is probably fun. Yeah, I don't think the other projects actually took this long to build for WebGL, but this one is taking quite a while, huh? No, actually, yeah, no, I guess some of them did take. I always think of IMA as such a little project. It's just so cute. It's just so. It's like, oh look, there's little colors, and you move around a little bit. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. But I guess, I don't know, I guess there's enough to it that it takes a little while to build. I don't know if you noticed, but it still, for the WebGL stuff, it still says preview next to it, so I don't know what will change between the preview version and like the final version, but apparently something is the plan. Oh, and of course my computer is thinking really hard right now. So, not only does it take a while, it also, it's apparently really difficult. It's like, it takes a lot of brain power. Okay, so, you know what I should have done this week is I should have done, like a jam or something. I should have done like just like something light. No, I guess that wouldn't have worked very well either. It's a weird week. It's a weird week this week. But that doesn't necessarily prevent me from working on what I was planning to work on here, which is, yeah, no, this is fine. I rarely hit this button, so, like, I don't have to optimize this code. That is to say, like, if I can shave, like a fraction of a millisecond, it's really not going to make a difference in the long run. So that's fine. That is just fine. And oh, but this happens on another thread. How do I feel about that? Should I really be sorting the schedule on another thread? I could, I mean, should I just be changing the schedule at all on a different thread? The alternative would be that I could schedule both parts of the epilogue. Oh no. Huh. Yeah. No, that actually might work. I could so instead of having to like change the schedule at all, I could just schedule both halves of the epilogue, like both times, like for the epilogue, and then only and then when they come up in the schedule, process them according to whether they should get processed or not. The catch there is that if I'm in away mode, well, so I guess I don't have to worry about the case where I'm in away mode and I exit. No, I do have to. No, I don't have to care about There's no way to exit away mode and not have had the epilogue elapse. But there's no way to get. There's no way to transition from. Yeah, there's no way to transition from away mode out of away mode and have the epilogue not have already triggered, despite that it should have already triggered. There's no way for that to happen. If it should have triggered out of away mode, then it really should have triggered in away mode. And yeah, okay, so right, let's just do that. So let's get rid of all this. All right, so yeah, sure, why not? And I guess we don't even have to really keep track of the. Oh. Actually, I guess there is one. There is one case that. There's the other case that we do have to handle, which is. You know what? In the case that there's an epilogue, and there's an epilogue and we enter away mode and we should have already triggered the epilogue. Like there's technically this brief window between when we should have triggered the epilogue and when we shouldn't necessarily have triggered the event yet. But I think I'm just gonna say. Oh yeah. No, I can just check if it's still in the schedule. Because if we enter away mode and the second of the two uh, epilogue events is in the schedule, but the first of the two is not in the schedule, then we know. Yeah, okay, that's what the condition will be. Because the only time that could happen is if we'd cleared the first one because we hadn't been in away mode. Yeah, okay, good then. So is that satisfactory also for? Yeah, because we're using the epilogue text. Epilogue text. The way we're using the epilogue text doesn't change, so this solution is still satisfactory for delaying the triggering of away mode event initiation or initialization or whatever you want to call it. All right, so yeah, these epilogue times and epilogue away times. I don't think we even need to set those anymore. Yeah, I can just get rid of that. And so those places that we were referencing them, I mean, I guess it's technically fine, actually. But it's also unnecessary because, I don't need to be searching for that anymore. The epilogues. Right, so instead of setting them, we'll just put these calculations right in the calculation place. Or right in the place where they're used. So this one goes here, and this one goes here, and these ones go away. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ooh. Wait, what is this? What's this sort business? This is supposed to be not inside the else case. It's supposed to just be here. Right, because regardless of whether... Oh, yeah, wait, that's the other thing, is that we're not, oh, yeah, right, so we're actually not doing this conditionally based on the, whatever, we're actually doing both of them, so say epilogue, and say epilogue away, we'll call it, and just for tidiness, I'm going to put them in the other order. I just prefer this order. And then we're going to sort the list. Okay. Alright, so now we're set up for almost everything. Oh, cool, the thing finished building. So, sorry, I'm just going to upload this to my website real quick. Face cam, giant face on screen. Pardon. Doop-a-doop. So, What is that? IMA version create directory 0003 upload stuff to place and blammo. Alright, I can go back to face screen cam. Cool. So now, oops, what was that? Oh, that's probably just my cursor being weird, or my mouse being weird. Oh, also, this obviously needs to go over here, because otherwise it would be completely intolerably out of position. It makes the difference in the world. The world, I tell you. So now we still need to process, we still need to we still need to handle the conditional for activating the event, which is slightly changed. So where's that even happen? It's down here, right? It's near here. Yeah, here we go. So if cur ev live, so where do we reference away mode? Yeah, so if not event on and away mode and away event time is less than frame time, and epilogue text equals 0. Because if epilogue text doesn't equal 0, then that means we have to say the epilogue first, and then we can do this. Yes, and then right. So I guess we do have to still consider this when activating away mode, or deactivating away mode specifically. No, when activating away mode. We don't have to care about it when deactivating away mode, but yeah, I guess that's. I mean, I guess we do have to edit the schedule on this other thread, but I schedule things on the other thread. Yeah, no, I do that. I schedule things on the other thread sometimes. That's like how the whole command system works. So that's not the worst thing in the world. It's basically like an init at that point, because we're adding it to the front of the queue and everything. So, alright, that's fine. Not so dangerous. Oops, what am I doing? This mouse is really dangerous, though. Like, it seriously has a mind. It just, like, it decides when to be clicking and when not to be clicking at, like, really arbitrary times relative to whether I'm actually clicking anything. So, it's dangerous. Right, so activating away mode, we will say if, so we'll have to say global schedule, if, oh, I guess we have to look through the whole schedule. So we'll say, I don't know, like, window equals, oh yeah, no, okay, we can do it like this. We can say window equals true, whatever, it doesn't really matter what window starts as. So for li in schedule, if li index 1 equals say epilogue away, then Oh wait, actually, we want to do this slightly differently. We want to say for I in the range, the length of schedule. If I just did for li in schedule, would it give the same order? Because I just need to make sure that they're in the correct order. So if schedule index I index 1 equals say epilogue away, because as long as we're going in the correct order, or in order from 0 up, then we can. Oh, should we be running conditionals on the schedule though from another thread? Maybe that's again weird. I mean, yeah, if I wanted to not be doing that, I could just have like a different part. I could just have a different thing in the schedule. I could just do it like, yeah. So like, yeah. So global schedule. So I could just do it like this instead. So schedule dot insert at position 0. I think the position goes first. Right. So 0, comma. Activate away mode, I guess. Yeah. So I'll just do it. I just want to get as much of it off the other thread as possible, because I just don't want conflicts. I prefer not having conflicts. I'm a peaceful person by nature. I'm opposed to conflicts. Okay. Save that, and then yeah. So once again, this actually stayed quite simple overall. Not much added there. But okay, so we added 3 things to the command queue. Oh, did I call this init away mode? I guess just for consistency, I should probably call it init away mode. Not that init makes sense in this context, but if I'm going to be misusing it, I should at least misuse it consistently, right? So where was that? It was here. Yeah, like inits I tend to use for things that are happening immediately, whereas for commands that are scheduled to occur at some point in the future, I tend not to. Not a huge difference. Really not a major deal, but whatevs. So here's where we init stuff. Here's where the init goes down. I guess I'll just tack it on the end. And what we'll be tacking on here is the same thing that I was about to put in that other place. So what we're going to do here is, so if init away mode, then what? Then we say, right, so window equals false for I in schedule. It'd be convenient if there's a way to like schedule is a list of lists, and it'd be like with dictionaries you can do dictionary.keys and just get the keys part of the, you can just like get that slice of it. And it'd be nice if I could get that slice of this list of lists, but I don't think I can do that. Whatever. Okay, so for I in schedule, if schedule index I index 1 equals say epilogue say epilogue away. This means that we have the epilogue scheduled for the future, and we haven't hit it yet. So this is if I initialize away mode almost immediately after the end of the event. And in this case, we're not in the window. So we can just break. And the reason we're going about this in order is that we're always going to hit that one before we hit this other one. So elif schedule index I index 1 equals say epilogue. Just say epilogue. That means that we are in the window. So we're going to say window equals true, and oh wait, this is all conditional on to whether the epilogue actually exists. Because if there's literally zero epilogue, then we really don't have to care about any of this stuff. So so I will take that into consideration. So if epilogue text not equals the empty string, because if it equals the empty string, we can just forget about all this. It's immaterial. Oops, not shift tab. Okay, so in this case, in the case that we get to a say epilogue, but we never hit a say epilogue away, that means that we are in the window. So window equals true, and we can break again because we've figured it out. And then in the case that we never hit either of those, that case doesn't exist. No, hypothetically that case doesn't exist, because if we don't hit either of these, then epilogue text should be the empty string. Right? Yeah. Oh, should I rig up the delay events button? I have a button that just... Oh, excuse me. I have a delay event buttons that just like pushes the next event off into the future a little bit. I guess maybe I just won't care about epilogues. Like maybe it'll get annoying at some point, but I might just not worry about it for now. It wouldn't be that hard if I do feel like changing it down the line. I can just change that with relative ease. Okay. Right. So now we know whether window. So we can say if window. What is it that we want to do if we're inside the window? Oh, we want to schedule we basically want to init say epilogue away. So we're going to say schedule dot insert. We're going to just insert it right at the front because it's supposed to happen immediately. Oh, wait, if no, if it's supposed to happen immediately, we can just do it right now. That's literally the point of the code that we're in. So if window, we can just say it. We can just do it like we do, which is really simple, because all we do is we just add to the say queue dot append what is it? Just say queue dot append epilogue text. Oops, I can spell. Epilogue text, and then what? Right, and then epilogue text gets cleared, as it does. Oh yeah, and then one more thing is that we want to slightly push off the event, because a lot of times when we're activating away mode, the next event just happens like instantaneously because of that change. And so the other thing we'll want to say is actually before we clear the text, even, not that matters, but right here we'll say yeah, no, it really doesn't matter which order we do that. We'll just say if event time away time. Wait, what was it? What's the away time event thing? Oh, away event time. Oh, whoops. I was not consistent with my naming conventions, but whatever. If away event time is less than or equal to frame time plus 30 seconds. 30 seconds? 30 seconds is a lot of time, actually. I'll just go 15 seconds. It's not. I mean, it's not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things, but in the context of away mode, like that's actually pretty far away. So, so if it's less than or equal to that, then we're actually no. We don't have to. If it's equal to that, that's fine. If it's less than that, though, we're gonna say away event time equals frame time time. I can spell plus 15. Just so that we're guaranteed, or just so that we're setting it up so that there's at least 15 seconds between the epilogue and the next event. Yeah. So the epilogues still don't do anything. So, so now let's add that, shall we? So that goes in this other conditional down here. This grand conditional. There's basically like this, like this game runs on like one giant switch at this point. This is how it is. Whoa, wait. Oh yeah, okay, so NudgeGem is the last one that we have so far, but we're just going to add in two more. That'll be... So wait, so if do now 1 equals, what does this say? Epilogue, epilogue away. Is that how I did it? I want to just, I don't know, my naming conventions are slightly awry, so yeah, okay, say epilogue away. And then this one will be say epilogue, naturally. So, oh, what am I doing with web stuff today? Oh, I think I probably finished uploading IMA, but I don't think I actually tried playing it yet. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I haven't played the WebGL version of IMA yet, have I? I think not. Oh man. Sorry. I'm a doop-a-doop. So sorry. Just getting distracted is all. Don't mind me. So let's see how this goes. Never mind. So that pink loading bar sure stays 100% for a while. Whoa! What the heck? Oh wow, that's weird. This is the wrong version of IMA. Why did it this version? Why is it not the other version of IMA? Alright, well, it works. You can't... I mean, the fun thing about this project in WebGL is that there's literally, like, no animation speed, so... Like, you're totally G2G with regard to... Well, the stars. The stars don't animate quite as smoothly when they pop out of the character at the end of the... Yeah, those stars used to be a little bit smoother. But other than that, like, the gameplay is pretty much identically to how it did in the other version. Except all those symbols are there for some weird reason, and I don't know what that's about. So I'm just gonna close that and not really think about it. Hey, Pema, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, so the reason I'm psyched. So I've been psyched about Unity 5 for a while, and now it's here. So yay, because of the WebGL version. And the reason I have been looking forward to it is because a lot of people don't play the games on my website. Like a lot of when I mention to people like, oh, I have some playable demos on my website. Like a lot of times people will come back with like, oh, I couldn't get it to work, and like. And just not everyone has the web player, right? And so specifically, like I think people who really like games have figured it out and like installed the Unity web player. But I think people who like games, people who like them, haven't really gotten around to it. So Yeah, it's not a huge deal, but I just like things that just work. I like when things just work. And like so not having to install the also like the other thing about the Unity web player is that like it always maybe it's just the browser that I'm using, but like it always like Chrome always tells you like yeah, Unity 5 is free. Or like it's personal now. I don't think that's how they say it, but like it's Unity Personal, which is completely free to use. So uh, the other thing about the Unity player is that like if I try and load a site that has that uses the web player, it like the browser like balks and it's like and like I have to tell the browser like it's okay, you can do it. You can use the web, you can use that plugin or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Um, so what was I working on? Oh yeah, so actually saying the epilogue. So let's say, right? Why not? Um, oh wait a second. Yeah, no. No, I've covered all the cases. I just keep because this scheduling system is a little weird. I'm still new to it. I keep like, how do you update Unity? Yeah, it's actually really simple. I did it on stream a little while ago, and it's great. You just go like Unity game engine, and then yeah, so like get Unity 5, and then yeah, so there's the personal edition, so free download, and then you click that, and it'll start downloading it. I think it like I think I have two installations of Unity right now because I don't think it replaced my old installation, but excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think it replaced my old installation, but yeah, it set up the new one, and it actually set it up really quick. So like I think it was literally like 15ish minutes or so. Sorry, I'm gonna mute the microphone for 1 second. I'll be right back though. I'm not actually going anywhere. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's do what now? Oh yeah, we're still setting up the say blog things. So these are actually both the same case. Oh yeah, right. These are literally the same case. So we can just say elif or blah. Uh, and then in those cases we can say so. Wait, which Unity portrait? Uh, was he on the other page? This guy. Wait, I can't really do the pose standing up, but wait, let's see. Um, that was my best Unity portrait guy impression. All right. Uh, right. So in either of these cases, all we're doing is we're just saying so say q. It's like what we did up above. We just say q dot append epilogue epilogue text, and then epilogue text equals the empty string. Yeah, cool. So I think now it works hypothetically, although I haven't tested it, of course. So I mean, just to yeah, I do kind of want to test it out. So I think I'm gonna. Nah, I can test it later. I'll worry about it. I'll worry about it later. I because I was thinking like it would just take a while to test. I could set up fake data and test right now, but I'm going to set up real data and then test it once I have the real data. I think is how we'll do it instead. Yeah. So. Why does it say lysing? It's supposed to say licking. All right. Yeah. So I'll use this snip, I guess, as part of this. So I won't save it yet. Why is there? Oh, Notepad gets really annoying sometimes. It like pretends there are these line breaks that don't actually exist. So I need like no, I need like I either need like basically what I need is Notepad plus plus with word wrap. Maybe I'll give that another shot. Notepad plus plus. Come on, Notepad plus plus. You can do it. Notepad plus plus line wrap. Because like there's a setting like that does line wrap or whatever, and then yeah, right. Okay. Oh, good. This is the thread that I looked at earlier. Uh, oh wait, wait. Does N++ keep other config changes like find history or displaying line numbers? Uh, oh, here we go. To get when you go to View tab, Preference Edit, you can set the wait. Oh, View tab. Select word wrap. What? View. Word wrap. Oh man! So the thing that we were changing earlier was just the how the word wrap works. Great, fantastic. Oh, that's such backwards advice. Like they tell you to go like that thread. I'm pretty sure should have just pointed you to the view word wrap thing. That's like what. All right, whatever. I don't worry about it. But this actually could be really helpful because this could be I don't know. This is just like so instead of juggling windows now I can juggle tabs. Which if I have to juggle something, I'd rather juggle tabs honestly. And so yeah, hopefully this will be a little bit less headachy. This is like using Paint.net instead of Paint. Like instead of using MS Paint. So that's like more in like the range of software I tend to use. So I guess as I of course need to set this up in such a way that it looks aesthetically pleasing. But now that I've accomplished that, I can close these other files that I was like looking at. So should I save that? Cave doesn't actually exist yet, so I'm actually not going to save it yet. Oh, so I should not delete that thing from. Whoa. Eek. All right. Whatever. Alright, I'll just save this and then close this, and then yeah, I don't have to care about that. No, don't do anything. I'll just go open. Alright, so now cool projects journey. No, I keep it in the miscellaneous folder for no particular reason. What is it? Draft events.txt. Cool. Alright, so there's some weird things about how Notepad++ works that I'll have to get used to, but I think that should be fun. So file open. Let's open also projects, journey. So yeah, what were those events that we were looking at? Events. Oops, nope, wrong folder. So Mirror Universe is where we're going with this. So Mirror Universe. All right. Yeah, right now this is like the original Mirror Universe. It hasn't changed or anything. So yeah, so I guess this will be the prologue to Cave, but let's also write Cave as well. So you So my first thought was like, okay, so this is a case where So this is the case where what it's like the you did not successfully communicate with the like your Oracle friend because wait, how does it go? It's like yeah, you might contact your Oracle. This is the case where you did not succeed at contacting your Oracle because you got chased away by shadow creatures. So, of course, the first thing that occurred to me was like, oh, maybe you need focus crystals. Focus crystals have come up a lot so far in these fake events. So whatever, that's fun. You so so collecting focus crystals, I guess, is the next order of business. Hey, Walkie Talkie, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I'm happy to share my knowledge. Let me know if you have any specific questions, and I can teach you whatever it is you're interested to learn about that I know about. But right now, it's focus crystals is the the order of business, I suppose. So. Specifically, the task for these adventures is to collect focus crystals, and I guess to do that, we'll need. So wow, it's only been since last week that I wrote events, and yet it feels like a while. So let's say, so we just had so the previous event was event type 4, so we could do another event type 4. I feel like I've been doing a lot of event type 4s though, like the whole like crime, like CSI Camelot or whatever. Like that whole series was all based on event types 4. So I feel like I've gotten pretty okay at writing those, but I should I should make sure that I'm including enough of the other event types. I should probably, you know what I should do is on start I should yeah, when the game fires up, I'm going to keep track of how many of each events there are, of each event types there are. So, where would I do that? Where do we load in the events? Right here. So, we're going to say, so like, event type count equals 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 0, because there's 6 event types. And then so when we load in an event, we will say event type count index the same value. Actually, I'll just use this value. Plus equals 1. And then, yeah, so then once we're done loading in all of the different events, we can say print, excuse me, print event type count. Oops. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I zoned out of chat for a second. How many programming languages do I know? I work mostly in C++, C#. I have some experience in Java from a long time ago, and then I've been working in Python for a few months now. So those are the ones I know best. But then again, before I started working in Python a few months ago, I knew very little about Python. So yeah. Not knowing a programming language has never been an obstacle for me to use it before. So I think once you learn one, the rest are a lot easier to pick up. Am I walking? Yeah, I'm walking sometimes. Or I'm like climbing stairs. So that's why you might notice I do this sometimes. Okay. So I'm not gonna interrupt the script right now, but I think I'm actually going to copy this into a new script Python file. So test slash event type counts. And yes, it's going to yell at me because I'm trying to edit something that's not in the current project, but no one cares about that. No one's ever cared about that PyCharm. Stop telling me about that. I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to trim out a lot because a lot of this I don't care about. So yeah, what type of stuff? Like events. I don't care about events at all. So it's a little bit funny to say when loading in this particular stuff, but yeah, all the stuff that reference events, I can just get rid of. Oh yeah, except for this part. So this part, I'll replace here like so, and get rid of this, and then and actually I can just get rid of the rest of this junk, because really all I want to do is count the events right now, just so I can keep a sense of like, and I'll actually probably keep this script around. In my opinion, what would be the best first programming language to learn, or just the best one? The first one that I know I tend to deflect questions like these, but I'm not trying to, because what I need to know in order to answer questions like these is to know like what type of projects you're planning on making, because like you could come up with very different, like the answer to the question could be very different depending on what type of projects you plan on making. So like, for example, if you're planning on making like super like hardcore like AAA, like if you're trying to break into AAA and you want to make like some like serious like hardcore tech stuff, then it might be worthwhile to like jump right into C++ and really like go for it. If you're more interested in like lighter, I guess. Well, you did say what would be the best or what would be the first programming language you should learn first. So I guess what's a good one to start with? Like Python might not be bad actually. Like there's a lot of there are a lot of niceties to it. So yeah, the nice thing about Python is it's one of those ones that you can just get up and running like really fast. You can from like when you start a project and when the project is actually up and working, like there's like it's so light. Like you can literally make an entire Python project in like literally multiple seconds, just like seconds. Like literally you just like open a file, and if you know the right thing to type, you just type it, save it, and blam, you have like a Python project. So stay tuned, and we're working on that now. Some other good ones, like of the ones that I know, I guess like C# would also be really practical. It's really common, and it's really like it you can do a lot with C# right now. So if you don't like Python, that might be another good choice. And then I mean, even like regardless of there's no such thing as like one language to do everything with. So like depending on what you want to do the most, like there's going to be different answers as to like what'll be the best for you. Yeah. All right, so I think this script actually works now, hypothetically. So let's see what happens if I run it, I guess. Whoops, nope. Raw list. Oh, whoops, yeah. Right. I was supposed to have copied that. Yes. And all my file paths are off. It's not just events, it's like /events, right? I think because this is up one level, so so whenever I do like lister stuff, or whenever I just do file stuff in general, I have to do /events, /events. Yeah, I think that's legit. Let's see what it does now. Nope. CS. What is? Oh! I'm not importing OS. Yeah, I was like, what is CS? Import OS. Save that. All right. How about now? Nope. art. Oh, I'm using regex? That's not necessary. Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not necessary. I don't actually use location for anything else. Do I? Yeah, no, I don't actually use location for anything else. So I can just cut this part. Yeah. Yeah. I think. That was the only place I was using regex, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So like I was saying, event type 4, there's a many of those. There are only 3 event type 1, which is good. There shouldn't be many of those. There are only 6 event type 2 and 5 event type 3. That is surprising to me. I would have guessed more of those. But hey, that's why we ran this check, because I clearly need to make more. Yeah, like look at all these 4s and 5s. There's 11 like of category 2, and there's, what is this, 19 of category 3. So that's a disparity. I mean, admittedly, that's because of the CSI Camelot, largely. So uh, I'm fan 100. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that stupid pun. Sorry. Okay. Uh, so, you found out you got no talent for art drawings. Is that a bad combo for programming, such as games website? No, you don't have to do any. You don't have to know any art whatsoever. Hey, welcome. uh, Excuse me. No, that's it. That works out fine, walkie talkie. I'm not getting follower notifications today. I don't know what that's about, but I just saw on my other monitor. I'm not getting like the real ones. Like they're not coming through on screen or anything. But I just saw them. Thank you, walkie talkie. Thank you very much for following the channel. And welcome. Yeah, no. There like I'd say most people in game dev actually like suck at art. Like right, because like art, there are a lot of artists in game dev, but like there are a lot of artists in game dev. So if you can do no art, then make text adventure games or make audio only games. Like there are games that literally just like don't even have visuals. Like you can make those games. You can make games with like very simplistic or minimalistic art. Like you'll notice I'm not that good at art. Like I'm not like the worst person at art, but like I can't do 3D art really. So when I need to do art, I tend to do very like minimalistic representational type of stuff. So then your alternative of course is just to find someone who can do those things, right? Because you can always work on a team, and you do one thing, everyone else does other things. You all complement each other's skill sets, and magical, wonderful. Yeah. Oh, Pema. So wonderful news about the Unity 5 stuff is that all of my projects have just been magically working already. Like, hold on, wait. This isn't the here. Okay, so this is the so wait, was it 0008? I think was the WebGL version. Was it 8? Yeah. So this is this project. Like literally, all I did in Unity 5 was I opened the project. First, it prompted me that I was using out-of-date APIs, and it asked me if I wanted to update those. And then it prompted me. There were like 2 prompts, like basically like, are you sure you want to convert this stuff? And it all just converted it for me, and then everything worked. And so this is now WebGL. Like this isn't the this doesn't use the Unity player, and Shazam. I haven't like gone through like all the boring parts of updating my website yet, but for basically all my projects, I've gone through and I'm still in the process of like updating the Jam projects, but like yeah, it's magically great. This is not bad. Like the frame rate here is entirely livable. I mean it's definitely lower frame rate than it used to be, but it's still playable. I feel like. I mean, I guess I'll want to try it on like slower computers or like with a slower internet connection, or maybe I don't know how WebGL works exactly. Like I don't know enough about WebGL to know like what factors will help or hinder performance, but I'm entirely satisfied with this. And yeah, so I've tested all 3 of my portfolio projects and one additional project. literally everything just worked. Everything worked 100%. I didn't have to touch a single thing. It was magical, and I love it. So, yeah. Yeah, Unity 5. All right, so I have these numbers now. And so I definitely need to make more. You know what's funny is I've been avoiding event type 3 because I assumed I would go overboard with it, but I can do event type 3 a lot. Event type 3, yeah, it's kind of easy mode. uh, oh, pre-calculating gradients, interesting. So would that mean like with the, because I actually funny thing about like Grav, for example, is these aren't sprites. This is actually 3D. You can kind of tell because like there's actually like there's a little bit of lighting that goes on with the with the Nexus, so like you can actually see like the so I'm guessing like maybe less lighting if gradients are tough on WebGL, then maybe just don't use actual lighting. Like maybe just use flat textures. Which is totally doable. There's nothing about my projects that require lighting. I tend to use lighting just because they tend to be pseudo 3D, or like they tend to. I mean, they're technically 3D, even though they're not like wonderful, beautiful 3D art. They are technically 3D. Uh, um, yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll have to like once when I'm working with stuff like I mean I really like WebGL, right? Or specifically what I like about it is that you don't need anything and you can just play games on the internet with no hassle, no fuss, no muss. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to like once I'm done with SideQuest, or like once I've moved on to a different project, I'll want to figure out how all of this stuff works, all of it forever. But yeah, no, for right now, I'm just pleased with what it does. So, uh, huh. Uh, so, sorry, just reading over chat. I'm sure I missed at least something while I was talking about all that stuff. Uh, yeah. So, yeah, game engines apparently are just free now. After this week, like all game engines 100% free. Like never pay for game engines ever again for the rest of your life. Because yeah, Unity's still free. Unity always has been free, but now, yeah, that was the other news. Is yesterday Unreal, or yesterday or the day before, recently Unreal announced also that they're free. So free game engines for everyone. Yay, free. I mean, there are caveats with both of those. Like with Unity, it's free as long as your company makes less than $100,000 a year. But if your company's making $100,000 a year, like you can afford a license. um, and with Unreal, it's based on royalties. So, or like what is it? It's basically like revenue share, right? So you don't pay anything up front with Unreal, but you pay based on how much money you make. So yeah, they basically get like a cut or like a percentage of it, is my understanding there. But they're completely free to get started with, so that's kind of cool. Uh, uh, and yeah, VR. That's something that I haven't gotten into yet, but it's right there. It's like right there. It's the future. The future tomorrow. Which is technically a true statement, but like, yeah, I guess I probably should get more into VR because I'm at this point I know it's basically just a matter of time, but like, it's a matter of time in that like the time is not literally right now, so that's the only reason I haven't gotten into it yet. It's soon. It's very near. It's in the very near future. VR is going to be the thing. All right, so I got this event type reading, and yeah, so I feel like event type 1, it's okay if event type 1 is very rare. I actually want it to be very rare because too much event type 1, it just feels bad. Event type 8, I should use event type 1, or excuse me, that's event type 0, not event type 1. I should use event type 0 strategically. Event type 1, I shouldn't go out of my way to use it. With event type 0 and 1, with the whole category 0, I should not go out of my way to use it. I should use it as needed. I It's funny, like, event types 4 used to be harder for me to write, but I guess I got really good at it, because now, like, I think part of the reason I kept writing them is because I kept thinking, like, oh, it's easier to write event types 2 and 3, so I'll just write event types 4 now, and then it'll be easier down the line. But I guess I kind of swung the pendulum all the way back in the other direction, um, yeah, so I don't have to be stingy about event type 3, and I, in fact, should be aiming for event type 1, or event type 2 plenty. So, okay, so if that's the case, then what about, what event types 2 and 3, by which, yeah, so we're collecting focus crystals, so, yeah, this is easy. It just has to be, I mean, it could be either of these things. My gut is, okay, so if I went with event type 3, then it would be basically there are multiple ways that you can collect focus crystals. Excuse me, whatever these things are. A Pokemon. Yeah. That sounds wonderful. I'd play a lot of VR games. I really wait, what's Microsoft's VR thing called, right? Microsoft has one, right? Microsoft VR, what's it called? No. It's not called HoloLens. What? Is it called HoloLens? Really? Is it? Oh, they even have an official site for it. Okay, apparently it's called HoloLens. I thought they called it something else, like Project Morpheus or something weird like that. Or I don't know. So I don't care about this site. This site is not giving me information. What I was gonna say, the reason I was looking at this is because, oh, yeah, uh, I've been waiting for the, I think the, the VR set that I'll be most excited about. They mentioned Kinect here. Is it because they're talking about LiDAR? No, well, they don't mention LiDAR specifically, but like LiDAR. For some reason, I was thinking, I don't know, that maybe like Microsoft's headset had LiDAR in it. Basically, oh, okay, wait, it totally does, right? This is what. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at this stuff on stream. Sorry. But like, I was just reminded of that because you were talking about like throwing Pokeballs. The VR set that will really catch my interest, I think, is the one that like you can use your hands in it, right? I don't know. I feel like that would be an edge. At least that just like I like again. I haven't really tried these yet much myself. I've tried them in very limited amounts, but just in theory, I think that's the one that would like catch my interest the most. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so if this event is the event is collecting focus crystals. This is where focus crystals come from, if anyone ever wondered. If I do event type 2, it'll be that there are different ways. Well, in either case, there'll be different ways to collect focus crystals. In event type 2, those methods will be contradictory in that, like, if you take one of the approaches, like, you shouldn't go with the other approach. So, like, so maybe, so if I went that way, it might be like, you know, there's a thicker crystal vein further down the mine, but there's also one here that you could probably like shake loose if you like blasted it or something, and then like, I don't know, that might be event type, that would be event type 2 because if you're blasting at the mine, you probably don't want to go deeper down. You don't want to be stuck in the mine if people are blasting, because if there's like a cave in, you would get in a bad situation. I don't know if I necessarily want to go that way. The alternative would be, I mean, I might go that way. That might be fun. The alternative would be event type 3. No, you know, I should put in event types 2 when I can, because event types 3 are easier. Event type 3 is just like, yeah, there's some ways to do stuff. Pick whichever you want, basically. That's what event type 3 is. It's very easy to write. I feel like, or else I don't know. Maybe event type 3 will become the next event category 1, where I'm convinced myself it's so much easier to write that I just never actually write it. Um, um, so yeah, I guess maybe I'll go with the. All right, uh, you collect your. So you regroup uh, in the in a glowing cave, in a glowing cavern, glower. So glowing cavern became glower. Glowing cavern. The walls protrude. I can spell. Protrude with small sharp gemstones on closer inspection. They look like focus crystals. Focus crystals. Sorry, focus crystals are just like a dumb thing that I made up. Just like, I don't know, like focus crystals. Like, it sounded mystical or whatever. And and then I keep referencing them. This is, I think, the third time I'm referencing focus crystals. You regroup in a glowing cavern. The walls protrude small sharp gemstones on closer inspection. They appear to be. No, they look like focus crystals. It's fine. They look like focus crystals! Exclamation point. No, I shouldn't use exclamation points. Details. I should set the scene better. You group in a glowing cavern because I want to be slightly subtle about what event type it is. So the walls protrude with small sharp gemstones. On closer inspection, they look like focus crystals. Yeah, okay, so you could probably blast some loose blast, I guess, will be the action word. You can probably blast some loose from the I'll just say blast some loose here. Since I'm using a different text editor, it's hard for me to like keep. I lost my context of like, wait, how many characters is this approximately? Oh, I guess I can check, right? Yeah, selection 176 characters. Oh, that's a lot of characters. Huh. Yeah, that's a lot of characters. All right, I should not be so liberal with my with how much text I'm putting in here, but whatever. You could probably blast them loose from here. Further down the crumbling tunnels. The veins, the crystal veins grow richer. How many characters is that? Like 1,000,000? It's only 250, so that's not bad. But I'm not really. I don't think I'm 100% getting the point across. Oh, I decided this would be event type 2, Not multi. Not non-starter. So no bonus points though. Um, so the walls protrude with small sharp gemstones. On close inspection, they look like focus crystals. You could probably blast them loose from here. Further down the crumbling tunnels, the I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. So save that, and then oh yeah, I need to come up with the outcomes. So this is event type 2. So there is a neutral outcome. I'm not going to put in any fake. I'm not going to put any fake outcomes or fake options. I just don't do many fake options these days. I guess I'm already like banging my head against the character limit. So like, I would need to be in a situations where I could have like, something a lot more succinct. Um, all right. Oh, you know what? I think the way I'm marking up this data. Oh, I'm a silly person. Yeah, I'm a totally silly person because the way I've been marking up this data, I don't have to do it this way. Yeah, it was weirding me out that like I had to. No, this is fine. This is fine how it is. I was gonna say like I don't. It just occurred to me I could put the epilogue as part of this text file, but it's actually okay with me to not do it that way because I do want to remind myself that there's like supposed to be a separation between these two chunks of data, and like writing them all in one line, like I think I'd be too tempted to just like blur those lines. And so yeah, no, it did occur to me I could change it if I wanted to, but I think I'm actually gonna keep it this way. All right, that's neither here nor there. All right, so what's the neutral outcome? The neutral outcome is that you chip loose a few crystals and a ton of boulders uh, from the walls and ceiling. Uh, 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 many of the I guess I don't really have to say anything more than that. I don't have to force myself to say stuff. If I can be succinct, like why not be succinct? And I can just edit this later if I need to come back and add more stuff here. All right, so so the case where you successfully blast them loose, uh, so like with each or so yeah, this is basically the same case except yeah, these are actually basically the same case except in in this case oh, so I should specify uh uh so you chip loose a few crystals and a ton of boulders from the wall. So you chip loose a few crystals as well as tons of loose rock. The cave walls crash. The cave ceiling. Cave walls and ceiling crash. Crashed down nearly yeah, so the cave walls and ceiling crashed down I don't want to sound too bad because like I don't. Uh, oh, so as well as tons of loose rock crashing down around you. So that's clearly not a good situation, but whatever. It's not the worst situation either. Okay, so sure, that's good and fun and stuff. Okay. Uh, so that's the negative outcome. The better outcome is you so like the cave uh, so you hear rumbling from deep within the cave uh, as you free uh, 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 free uh, like loads of crystal from the rock. I guess that's fine. Okay, and then the case where you so yeah, so further down the crumbling tunnels. Deep in the so deep down the glowing or so the radiant glow. No, whatever. I don't care about the glow. It's a glowing cave. I'll shut up about the glow. Uh, so the so yeah so deep in the radiant cave, the crystals the plentiful crystals I can spell plentiful. And I have spell check, so it can remind me to spell plentiful correctly. The plentiful crystals pry loose with just a touch. Cool. All right, so this is the event that happens if you focus and do not repel the shadow creatures. No cave bears yet. No one getting eaten yet. So that's those are all also facts. All right, so new event file. Save this. I like that it does the line numbers here too. That's just as convenient. Where am I saving this? Where am I? Where's this file browser putting me? Oh, it's putting me there. So journey events binary mirror universe. So I'll just call this cave like I was going to. So cave. And then, alright, so now we have this text here. Right, so this is like the first time setting up an epilogue. So I think the way I did it is I say cave, and then I'm supposed to put a space. So you flee to a nearby cave with shadow creatures looking at you here. As the cave radiates an ethereal light from deep within, shadow creatures do not cross the threshold. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Good then. All right. So what else? What else do we need here? I could go. I mean, I'll probably want to resolve the cave situation because I kind of left that. Like if if you're it's a little weird to leave the adventurers trapped in a mirror universe, trapped inside a cave inside a mirror universe. Like that's it's like, oh, they just get out of it the usual way, you know. So I probably want to resolve that quest line. But I also kind of wanted to handle this situation as well. I mean, I guess I want to do both, so it doesn't really matter which one I do first. So, uh, yeah. So the good news is, I guess that in in either of these cases, like you're good to go. It's the cave in that I guess I'd want to address. So um, I guess I don't. I don't actually necessarily need a. No, I was gonna say I don't necessarily need an an event in the chain to have an epilogue. Like I could have an epilogue for like even if there's no follow up. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that because like the what games have I worked on? I worked on like oh wait so what was the yeah wait so if the question is what games have I worked on, I worked on like Rock Band, Dance Central, Vid Rhythm. That one's kind of a lesser known title. Uh, those are like the big ones. And then I worked on a lot of. Then also like on my website you can find a lot of my independent projects. So yeah, if you go like I haven't updated the WebGL versions, but there are a bunch of like prototypes and projects from that I made in jams too. So all of these ones are mine. Uh, and I've added an information page about SideQuest in case anyone's like curious about how SideQuest works. So now there's so I keep it used to be the case that I could double click and it would expand to the full size screen, but no. So I have like a whole page about SideQuest now too. Yeah. Welcome back, Killer. Glad your internet is back together again. Okay. So. Yeah. So I did these now. Uh, so I'm not rewriting that event. Yeah, I should just I shouldn't worry about like what I'm writing. I should just like write. I should just like write. Uh, so in the case that I can make one more event. So in the case that you get the focus crystals, I can make like one more event that oh hey congratulations Silver just leveled up. So I wasn't paying attention. Skyfox, welcome welcome. Congratulations on welcome to level whatever level you just got. um, yeah. So in either of these cases, I guess like it can basically be the same event could follow from that. The event would be. I mean, we just did event type 2, so we don't have to do. Maybe we could do event type 3. Uh, uh, what an event type 3 be? So if it was event type 3 and we were contacting the Oracle, uh, then I was thinking like I haven't done multi, so I could do multi, but having multi only makes these harder. Event type, well, no, I mean like multi with event type 3 isn't like harder necessarily. I mean it like evens it out. It like it flattens it a little bit. Because like with event type 3 you can't fail in event type 3, but it makes it harder to get perfect, for example. Um, Also, it's just weird. So, uh, but yeah, so event type 3, not multi, I guess. Also not a starter. Um, so, uh, do I want like an epilogue or anything? I mean, I guess actually that'll be more clear once I start to actually try and write it. Is like to see if what uh, to see if what if I'm writing to see if it needs to get broken out into like a separate whatever or if it's good to go. So you aligning is the verb that you do to focus crystals. I still don't know what they are, what they do, but precedent has been set that you align them. You align focus crystals. That's what you do with focus crystals. So you align the focus crystals uh, and reach through the reach your brains. No, reach your uh, uh, mind through the ether to contact your oracle friend, oracle friend. I think this event is just going to be. Oh, this event might have a fake option. Um, will you? Will you? Ask, or will you? Will you ask for? Will you ask for aid? No. Will you ask for... What are your options here? It's basically like, what do you want to say is going to be the event. And will you... So will you... will you... Or so... I guess actually the way... Maybe it won't be so direct. Maybe it'll be... So will you... will you meditate on your location uh, so no, what are the options actually, I guess? I mean, like, so it is I could probably do that, killer. I could probably cosplay is one of those things that like it'd be cool. I'd always thought like, it'd be cool. I should like do that or something. But then like it's also really hard. Cosplay, like people who cosplay like they think a lot of work goes into those costumes. So I don't know. I can't promise anything, but all right. So you yeah, I guess like I'm basically trying to think of like so the situation here is that like you're you're basically like trying to send some you you're in a mirror universe. You're trying to reach your oracle to get back to presumably to get back to the regular universe, or at least just to say hi. Maybe maybe that'll be the joke option is just say hi or something like that. So what is it? So what like how are you going to like how so if you can contact your oracle like what in what way like what's going to get you uh so yeah, all right, so you will you meditate on your current location uh 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 I'm gonna move the action tag to current because um meditate on your current location uh uh conjure memories of home uh or uh or just or just say hello, maybe. I don't know. Uh, sure. And so then in that case, hello would be the fake option. And then yeah. So it's not So the question here isn't like whether you succeed or fail necessarily. It's like what are the consequences here? And I like if I felt like it, I could uh if if I felt like it, I could always expand this. Like I don't have to like end the quest line so soon. Like uh I can always like if I think this is like engaging and I want to like go with it, then I could always do that. I mean, it'd be a little weird with this circumstances, but like these circumstances are just like definitively weird, and that's kind of the reason that I wanted to like proactively like branch this out into like a another thing. Like I think like with the cricket race, like that's the sort of thing that like it can be a one-off event. Like no matter what you're doing, like you can at some point you can rest at a tavern, and some local gamblers set up a cricket race, and that's cute or whatever. Uh, so all right. So you line the focus crystal. So if you what happens if you meditate it on your current location? So in that case, you uh, in that case, you I think that basically like that's how. Hey, congratulations, everyone. The luck was on your side, I guess. All right. So. Oh, sorry. I just noticed the snow in this game falls really slowly. It's never super noticeable before, but I think I like just out of the corner of my eye I noticed it like just creeping in, like because you always see it you always see the snow like on the snowy background, and then it's like really hard to tell what's going on with it. But I saw it on a much lighter background, like I saw it over the mountains, and I was like, oh wow, that's actually moving incredibly slowly. I'm just gonna tune that up slightly because that'll take like no effort. Trying to think of like roughly how fast snow falls relative to how fast people walk. I'd say snow falls like about half as fast as people walk, maybe. I don't know. And people walk pretty fast in this game, so or a lot faster than well. All right, so what is it? Backgrounds, snow, data. So right now it falls at. Wait, what is this? What, I forget what these numbers mean. uh, I should probably be more descriptive in these data files. Oh wait, this isn't even the right data file. This isn't. This isn't. Is it? No, I guess it'd have to be. So wait. So I think this says that it's falling at 3 pixels. Like one of the layers is falling at 3 pixels per frame, and the other is falling at 2 pixels per frame. But that should be a lot higher. I think it should be like closer to like 8 and wait, so if that one was falling more, that would have been in the near ground, so then the mid ground. So yeah, I'll make this 8 and 6 instead. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I'm not going to restart the script or anything. It's just one of those little things. Who knows? Maybe I won't like it. Maybe I'll change it. Or maybe I'll change it and like literally nothing will noticeably have changed. Maybe it'll be completely imperceptible what might have changed. But how many miles per hour is the character going? Yeah, you know, at the at a brisk adventuring pace, I guess is probably about how fast the character is moving. Uh, all right, yeah, that was not super important, but I'm glad to. I don't know, whatever. I just try and fix up small things like that when I notice them. So yeah, all right. So in the case that you meditate on your current location, when you, well, whatever. I'll write the memories of home first because memories of home. So when you open your eyes, the glow has subsided. You recognize the cave as one not far from where you grew up. I don't know, whatever. All right. So what is the other one? The other, yeah, so that's if you conjure memories of home. If you meditate on your current location, then you feel the presence of your oracle. You feel the presence of your oracle beside you